Okay, here we are for this second game against Niclas Huschenbeth. He just went with e4 and we are going to play e45. We're going to play Berlin if he allows us. But he goes for this Evans gambit. Okay. We'll let him go for the Evans. I think he has won a couple of games in the Evans. Even once he won against Jan Gustafsson. The Evans, he will not be very happy I mentioned this. But he's a dangerous player. He loves the Evans, but we will just play bishop b6. I think it's very safe move, especially when you can't remember anything else. It's pretty safe. e4, e6, and I think knight c3 is the critical move here if you want to do something special. But now I'm threatening to just develop my pieces with knight f6. We have 20 seconds extra, which is always helpful. This pawn on b4, no one knows why it's not possible to take it, but let's say I trust Niclas and I just play knight f6. I'm not really sure what is white doing with his pawns on b4 and a4, and okay, knight d5, he wants to take on b6, but he's giving all kinds of pawns. I think I can just take on b5. Positionally is very solid move. Okay, e5, and now both moves are correct. I think knight d4, it's okay, but also knight e7, I think it's very okay. Knight e7 is just easier. I think my position is already very nice. d4 now, I think e4, knight g5. Oh, that might be a little bit tricky actually. Or rook e1 trying to play d4. He goes for d4 right away. That seems to me like a bit dubious, but of course in a blitz game you can try such things sometimes. And well, now we need to calculate this line e4, knight g5, f5, queen h5, g6, attacking his queen. He will go to h6, for example, then we take on d4. And I think we are doing very well there. I'm not sure because we can't really move our pieces very much, but I think it should be enough to be okay for black. It's a bit dangerous, but I don't really like the other options, so I think we'll just do that. That's some knight e6 as well. Yeah, but that is not really working. Okay, let's just do it. I think if he doesn't go for a very sharp try, he might end up in a very bad position. Also, bishop f5 is very interesting now. Let's say rook e1, c6, then I'm not in time to coordinate my pieces, so okay, let's go f5. Thinking for a long time. We are recovering a bit the disadvantage in time we had. Of course, he's considering queen h5 check, he's considering c3, f3, knight e6. I can't think of any other move. That's basically the moves. And after c3, I think h6, queen h5, g6, queen h4, or queen h3, queen h4. Yeah, I think that is okay. Okay, he goes for f3. Now we go h6, he has to go to h3. I can go maybe c6. But if we castle, he will just take nothing. We have to go for f6 now. I think knight d6 is wrong because I just take and play d5 afterwards and then queen d6, and my position is very good. So after knight h3, maybe I can just take on f3, rook f3 and castle, or c6 there. he will take on c6, bc6, then I'll get some d5. Well, it's very unclear position. I'm not really sure what's happening here. But okay, he played very aggressive, so I guess we need to play this kind of strange position. You cannot always avoid complications. And whoa, what is this? Okay, this I didn't expect at all, but I have to take the knight. And now I have a very interesting move, bishop g4, winning a tempo. I will try to castle alongside. He has to take. I take on b4 with check. He goes king h1. I take on a1, and I don't see how he mates me. And I also protect g7. If he goes bishop b3, I just take and go queen b7. I think this is kind of winning, right? Bishop g4. I like it. Probably there are other good moves, but he might have some positional compensation with c3. I like this bishop g4 move. If he just goes with the queen, then queen d7, and we develop our pieces pretty well. I'm not really sure what he wants to do now. Maybe he missed this move. Of course, he has compensation because he has 2 pawns for the bishop, and my bishop on a7 is a bit stacked unless he can take on d4. And he has also 25 seconds left, which is not good news for him. Even we have some increment, but it's never easy to play with short time. So I might threaten to castle alongside. I'm not sure if I want to do it yet, because this b5 might come and it might be a little bit unpleasant. Not easy to make a move actually here. I'll just bring my bishop to g6. Play bishop g6 creates some problems on e4. Maybe look f4. Ah, no, now I can castle. That's good news. I can castle, and now I don't know what I should do, but I can just probably go away with my king. Maybe to h7 was better actually. We need to play a bit faster because time is already going very fast. Try to play knight f6. If I take here, I take with the bishop. I think it's correct. 5. I'm not going to speak so much now because we are very short on time and position is very sharp. It's trying to mate me, which is unpleasant. If he doesn't mate me very soon, then I'll have to try to change some pieces. Yeah, we won on time. That's nice. I don't know if he wants to play another game, but at least on this one he played ultra aggressive chess, and I think he missed this bishop g4, which made my pieces very coordinated, and he had only 2 pawns of compensation. So, well, okay. Let's see if he wants to play another game. If not, it's nice. 1.5 winning the match. It's good enough. Okay, let's see.